Well, good morning, good afternoon, or just greetings, Earth flowers. This is another day on planet Earth, and the meaning of Earth flowers. Well, what does it say to you? How do you feel about Earth flowers? Well, there's a lot of interpretations if you want to Google it up. And one of the Jungians, I don't even know if you say Jungians, but in the psychological interpretations, there is a interpretation of what the meaning of flowers mean. And one of those are the young flowers that are in bloom in the spring is an image of the life, the new life and rebirth. It is also a symbolic connection to the sun, universe, because this form, the leaves form, are in a special shape, mandala shape, and they can be connected to the center of the universe, the world that we are living in. Almost like the lotus flower in the Southeast Asia, what they call them the golden flower. And we also see that interpretation of the golden flower in the alchemist world in Europe. And sometimes it represents the dreams that are carried within yourself. It's a symbolized of innocence, the joy of life, but it also means a transition in life. And that is how we all are living our life here upon Earth, connected to every realm and kingdom, the human kingdom, the nature kingdom, animal kingdom, the fairies kingdom, etc. And we are all connected through the sublime force that, if you have followed me, you have been reading about how flowers interact with each other, how they connect through roots, through the smells and senses, other senses that are unseen with by the visual eyes. So there's a connection there where we connect and communicate with each other, and that's the global grid work. And you can call it matrix if you want to. And as the Earth transcends, we are moving in, connecting with that Earth grid, and it transcends into another grid, in another frequency, in another dimension. And as we are growing with Earth, we are also transcending into that new communication system, which also means that as you are here connecting, you are these transformed flowers, and you are proceeding to go into a loop where you are reborn into a new form of communication, new grid work of Earth or the cosmic network. So Earth flowers, absolutely, we're all Earth flowers, living our lives, striving to evolve and are shining our lights from within. So today I also drew two cards. I didn't draw them, but I picked them out of the Radley Valentine card deck, and I do love him. He has the best interpretation of his cards. They are so full of symbolic, and this card that was represented for this time that we are in says that it's time to make a decision and to be clear about what you want and take action. You may feel the situation is too complicated, but further research will reveal the right course of action. Intuition provides useful guidance on how to sort through all the possible choices. Listen to your inner voice. The note of caution is be sure that your choice is based in reality and not illusion. Get grounded, get quiet, and see the situation through the eyes of love. Then ask again, what's the best decision for me? Your heart will speak the truth. And what it clearly says here is to be aware, set the intention, go up to your head, draw your intention up to your head, set the intention and drop down to your heart and feel the intention, and the answers will be revealed. The buckets there with the flames are also symbolic. You have this well of flames, and the stairs, we can symbolic means that you are moving forward or you are moving backwards. And this is the well of all knowledge, wealth, and abundance that are there for you. And every color is within that well, and it's just for you to be able to connect with the flames, to get your, I'm about to say success, but your strive to move forward is within this well, and it's also the key to your success. That's probably the main thing that I want to say. They also want to mention that the buckets here are the first bucket you are drawn to, the color of bucket that you are drawn to is probably where the chakra that you need to take a deeper look at. I was automatically drawn to these turquoise color, and for me, yeah, well, it's connected to the throat chakra. It has to do with communication, and communication can be everything that express the inner world, the information that you have, the guts to speak your truth, to hold your truth and value your truth. It doesn't necessarily mean that we have to communicate through social media. It could be that you are expressing yourself through drawing, pictures, painting, tarot cards, or in your work, but express what's in yourself, communication. It also has the trust in the communication from the other side that is pouring in, and that is another key in this. Well, you all have to have this hope and trust. You know, when you pour a coin into a vision well, you have a dream, you have an intention, and you have a hope. So if you have the intention here, your hope is placed here. So you need to drop down the intention of where you want to go with that intention, and drop it into the hope and belief that it will be there. And for me, it's also by expressing it through my throat chakra. So yeah, well, that's one of the things, and I do love the interpretation of it's time to make a decision, be clear about what you want and take action. And many of us is sitting there with a lot of knowledge and information, and we also hear and we want to move forward in a certain direction. It could be like showing things that you are handmade or something, but we are holding it back because, you know, there's a lot of things connected, emotions, fear of being rejected, what others should think about it. And maybe someone is better. You look at your neighbor and they have trees that are growing so much bigger than your own trees, so you feel unworthy of talking about your gardening that you have. But that is the key thing. Your neighbor never has the same tree that you has in your garden. So be aware of the dreams that comes from you or yours. And the universe wants you to express them as your dreams, not as anyone else, not someone you are looking into. They are not their dreams, they are your dreams. And you need to make a decision now. Where do you want to go with your dreams? And keep in mind, are they realistic or is it just an illusion? Is there a possibility to make them happen? Make a long goal terms and move forward that way. The next card I was not actually picking by intent today was this card. It got stuck in the card box. So I'm going to use this as a reminder of what might hold you back in your goals. And that is 8 of Ariel. And what it says is, take a great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. You're doing excellent work. You take great pride in what you do. The energy and effort you put into your work financially supports you and also feels very rewarding. If you're considering changing jobs or careers, it will go very well. There is a great motivation to be a success, and your willingness to invest in your long-term goals will pay off. There is so much to learn. This card often indicates job training, going back to school, and attending seminars or creative classes. A choice you need to make might benefit from more research. So take a look at this card once again. You have this student reading his book, and there's a library, and you got the inspiration source, in this case provided by an angel, and you have all the tools there to read, to write, to listen in, to feel, to be intuitive. And this is one of the things that I think a lot of us are struggling with. The feeling of taking pride in your excellent work. And I do know that a lot of people I know have a huge, deep well of knowledge, and they are sitting upon it, and they are piling up information and information and information, and they never share it. Because somewhere there is always someone else sharing the same thing or similar things, or they are doing it in a way that you may not access in this moment, which means that you think like, well, they are doing it so much better than I. So you just sitting there holding back, and do know that those feelings of holding back is getting stuck within your body. And that is one of those things that get piled up in your chakras, like the expression center. And then it will spread down to your heart center, and it will spread out through your whole body. So this is the time, dear friends, earth flowers, be that expression of life and growth. Share with you. It doesn't matter if someone else already sharing the same stuff. We are so many billions of people walking upon this earth. There's a whole universe out there, and I'm sure that they aren't reaching every person that you are in contact with. So even though you are listening to someone else, it doesn't matter. Pour it out there. Be your authentic you and share the knowledge that you have. And don't be afraid of expressing it. Now is the time. Set your intention on where you want to go. Make long-term goals and just go for it. Bless you for listening in, and we will see each other soon. Thank you.